How's it going, everybody? My name is Ged. This is Fabulous Flicks. You know what time it is? So let's go to work. Today is my Michael Jordan of a movie review because it is number 23. Enjoy that terrible reference. And we're going to keep diving down the superhero movie list. So today I'm going to review the 11th chapter of the Marvel Cinematic Universe of its 22. I'm going to bring it up here quickly so you guys can look at it. And it is one of my favorites. Today's review is Guardians of the Galaxy. Released in 2014 as part of Phase 2 of the MCU, Guardians follows a human being, actually, named Peter Quill, who's played by Chris Pratt, who actually cut 60 pounds and got jacked to play this role. And he's commissioned to find an orb for somebody named the Broker. You'll notice in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everyone's got weird titles. Little does he know, though, that the orb contains an Infinity Stone. If you don't know what that is, finish watching this review and start down the rabbit hole of these because there's no way I have time to explain it. What he doesn't know, however, is that there is a tyrant on the loose named Ronan, or Ronan the Accuser, who's also after the orb. And he's been commissioned by the Titan Thanos to retrieve it for him. And in exchange, if he brings him the orb, Thanos will destroy the planet Xandar. There's been hundreds of years of war between the Kree, who Ronan is, and the Xandarians. And there's been a peace treaty, and Ronan is absolutely radical and wants nothing to do with it. So Peter forms a team of space heroes who, at one point, all of these people were after him anyway, but he forms his team of space heroes, and their goal is to keep the orb away from Ronan and ultimately away from the planet Xandar. You will notice a ton of cool characters in this. And this leads me to my factoid. I have a factoid, but there's some I just couldn't leave out. So I'm going to try and fly through them quickly. One of my favorite factoids, Karen Gill, who plays Nebula, who is one of Thanos' daughter. She actually shaved her head in real life for this role. That is absolute commitment. I asked my wife how much I would have to pay her to shave her head. The answer is not something I can repeat on YouTube. Another cool fact, although a bit more of a sad note, Groot, whose voice is done by Vin Diesel, this was the first role he had done since the passing of his friend Paul Walker, which you might have saw me mention in my Fast and the Furious review. And it was really the first time he said he had been around human beings since. And he said that playing Groot, who celebrates life the way he did, was exactly what he needed. It was kind of cool. Another quick one, Bautista, who plays Drax the Destroyer, wanted to be in a Marvel movie so bad that he actually sobbed crying in happiness when he found out he had got the role. So literally just tons of cool factoids. The orb dropping scene was completely a miss. He wasn't supposed to drop it. I mean, the movie's full of them. However, this is my factoid. I'm going to show you the clip, and I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you why it's cool after.
Go to town.
Okay, cool scene, right? But what makes it awesome is that big blue alien is none other than Nathan Fillion. Great cameo. So why this movie is so impactful to me? It really set the bar that a superhero movie could also be a comedy. To this point, superhero movies were really trying to work on being large-scale, big epic battles, massive cinema experience, but they were very serious. Guardians, you could almost call a comedy. It is the benchmark for something that is both has a ton of comedic wit, like the one-liners are amazing, the narrative is absolutely hilarious, but it does maintain a great story. It maintains huge battle scenes. It's just a large-scale, awesome movie that you cannot help but laugh all the way through. And for that, it's actually suitable for pretty much everybody. There might be a couple kind of scary-ish scenes in there, like maybe when you see Thanos, but other than that, I mean, the entire family can enjoy it. My moment in this movie is a super lame, sappy one. It is when the Dark Aster is plummeting to Xandar, and I will show you the clip.
We are
just one of those very cool moments. I admit that when I went and saw this movie, my wife kind of looked at me crazy because I remember it vividly that I was so embarrassed that I was crying at the end of a Marvel movie. Yeah, I'm a movie crier if you haven't figured that out yet. This movie is a ton of fun. It's 2 hours of great cast. The soundtrack in this with all the 80s music is absolutely second to none. It's available on Disney+. So for your enjoyment, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing. We'll see you next week, guys. Ooh, maybe we can get you-know-who over there in the peanut gallery to review one, and maybe we can get her on camera. So if you'd like to see that, don't be afraid to say that in the comments as well. Cheers, guys.